On the left side, click on the Keyword Magic Tool. Then, enter in a broad search topic, something like coconut water in our case. Then, add your domain to get some personalized insights. If you've set up a project, you can click your domain from the dropdown. Then click Search. Semrush will think for a minute, and then it'll present you with a huge list of keyword possibilities. Here you can see at a glance, it came up with 45,800 keywords with a total search volume across all of them of 1.1 million and an average keyword difficulty of 29%. While this sounds incredible, we're going to want to focus our efforts in on just a few keywords that have high potential. Here's a couple of metrics that we can look at to determine the potential of a keyword. First, you'll see that we have some new metrics. PKD, which stands for Personal Keyword Difficulty. This is based on the current content of your website. In the case of Once Upon a Coconut, since they already have coconut water related keywords on their site, the personal keyword difficulty gets lower down to 50 versus a site that might be starting from scratch trying to rank for this term. There's also Semrush's estimated potential traffic for the site for each keyword. And this is an estimate based on the website's current authority score and the other competitors that are competing for this keyword. Last, we have search intent. Search intent is a crucial factor in determining what the searcher is actually trying to do. There are four main types of search intent. First, you have informational, like, is coconut water good for you? These match the awareness stage. People are just starting to explore a topic. Next, you have commercial, like, what is the best coconut water? That's deeper in the evaluation stage where people are comparing options. Then you have transactional, like, where to buy coconut water. That's the decision stage. They're ready to act. Last, you have navigational. This is when someone is searching for a specific page or website. If you match your keywords and content to each stage of the buyer's journey, you'll attract the right visitors at the right time and guide them all the way to the finish line. People generally start out their journey by looking for broad information about a topic, then comparing options, and then eventually making a purchase. Here you can see those exact same keywords I just mentioned. First you have, is coconut water good for you? Then you have, what is the best coconut water? Then you have, where to buy coconut water. And you can see that the informational keyword has 22.2 thousand searches, whereas where to buy coconut water has only 480 searches. So while at first glance, it might seem like a good idea to advertise your product page to people searching for, is coconut water good for you? It's actually a bad idea. People at that informational search intent stage don't even know if coconut water is good for them yet, so why would they make a purchase? You have to convince them first, and that's inherently going to end up being a smaller group of people than the people looking at the broad topic. The informational keyword, is coconut water good for you, would be best matched with a piece of content like a blog post talking about the general health benefits of coconut water. The best type of content to promote for a commercial keyword, like what is the best coconut water, might be a comparison article of different brands. And then finally, when people make the decision to search for where to buy coconut water, that's when you can present them with a product page. So now that you understand search intent, let's identify some keywords we want to target. Let's say, for example, for Once Upon a Coconut, we're trying to get a product page to rank. So we'll want to use a transactional intent for that. To find only transactional keywords, go up to the filter section and click Intent. Check the box for transactional and click Apply. And then Semrush will whittle it down to a list of 658 keywords in this case, down from a few thousand keywords. Next, let's avoid trying to target anything that's going to be difficult for our brand to rank for. So under the personal KD percentage, let's set it to a maximum difficulty percentage of 50 and click Apply. Now we're left with 248 keywords, and you can see next to each keyword is the search engine results position for that keyword for our brand. So for coconut water, we're ranking at position number 26. 26 is not the first page of Google, so let's try to improve our ranking for anything that's not in the top 5. Let's add coconut water to our list, and let's add coconut water near me to our list. The next one is a tricky keyword. Harvest coconut water is clearly a search for a specific brand of coconut water. As a beginner, I'd recommend staying away from branded keywords. However, keep in mind that some advanced marketers do use branded keywords of other brands to try to steal their search traffic. This is advanced technique, so I'd stay away from it for now. Skip past any of these ones that are clearly brands. Fresh coconut water would be a good one to target. Harmless is a brand. And real coconut water, we want to target that one. Coconut water Amazon, they're looking for Amazon, so we'll skip that. Water with coconut. Sugar-free coconut water, unsweetened coconut water, and you can continue like this finding keywords that are relevant to your page and your content. So once you've done this, you have a strong starter list of keywords, and more importantly, you understand their intent.